Hmm, perfect. Okay. It's last day, so I'll answer a few questions. I got only two. So let's go right jump into it. Um, what's your favorite alcohol ink combo color to work with? I feel like mine always turns muddy. Um, well, first, I don't know if you are familiar with complementary color, but any color that on the color wheel will be opposite, orange and blue, red and green. What they do is they are beautiful, beautiful side by side. But when you mix them, it gives that little more brownish color. So that's something to remember. This being said, I like to work with complementary color because I do feel they are just beautiful. But I also love to work with colors that will be in the same tone. So like all kinds of blue, like a teal, a blue, a deep blue, and um, if I put an orange like in it and I use the orange while everything is still very wet, it will definitely go in it. Um, I finished it. Look how beautiful it is. So, like this one, yellow to green, very, very simple color palette. My favorite one is that Kamenskaya one. Um, the purple, bright purple wine in dusty pink. I think they're like just so pretty. Let me turn them. One, two, three. There you go. Um, the blue also, I work a lot with cold color. Next question. Okay, yes, if I've used on something else than paper, than a synthetic paper. Um, there you go. Yes, and Canva is one of them. I think I mentioned it at the first lesson, but when I started, I buy all type of paper. I went on YouTube and I was like, okay, they say to use photo paper, they say to use synthetic paper, they say to use a tile, they say to use a frame, they say to use this and that and that. I've done all of this. And I've realized that first quality matters, especially for the synthetic paper. The cheap paper that I bought, I think I found one that was super cheap on Amazon or something. And I tried it and I was like, I had a class, I paid for a private, and I'm doing it. I'm like, it's really bad. And I had the cheapest ink, the cheapest paper, and I had, I think, either the blending solution or the 91% at that point. But 91 works well, okay? It's just because first I was starting and I did not set myself up for success. So just be aware of that. Like if you want to succeed, sometimes you need a little more quality. I did try also the photo paper. I don't know if it's the type again. I did not pay much for it, but when I tried it, I was like, that's a mess. That it just goes sink right in, even on the glossy side. So maybe it just depend on the brand, but the one I tried just didn't work. So sometimes it's just better to just go with what's more expensive, but also that you can erase. Like I erase often. Like I'm not, it's not always pretty. Let's just not pretend. I go with my intuition and so it's not always pretty. Um, this being said, composition is important. I go with my like, oh, let's do this. Like I have a general idea, but let's say I want one flower. Well, I will center it. If I want three, I will center one of them, or I will have like imbalance, but I'm not gonna, depending on if I have just white space. Like if you look at this one, it's not centered, but because there's a background and there's other things, it doesn't annoyed my eyes. I don't know if it's something you can say. But if it's a lot of white space like I like to do, and it can be odd. Unless you're making like birthday card or any type of greeting cards that you'll have words, then yes, you want that composition to be like not necessarily in the center. Um, if you have any question later on the Canva, um, ask me. But I mean, there's so many things that are said on it in the wild, the wild of internet. And if you listen to everything, you'll never get anywhere. This being said, the kills, I have it right here. It is a primer. You can give a few layers of that and go right away. Now, if you leave the ink too long, this is gonna start to kind of lift off. So you need to work fast. Gesso, here I think it says gesso. Yes. Um, the thing that will be kind of magical in all this process is that once you're done either with your primer or your gesso, is you put a layer of varnish. Not with UV, because if you put with UV, it's gonna lift off again. It will reactivate when you put your ink. So, Camar, Krylon, or even like a white spray. Where do I have it? Oh, here. Like a white one that is glossy, so it's still smooth, and you just spray that on top of your gesso, and then you start. It's gonna be a lot easier. A lot of people will do it directly on the Canva. It just really depends on the effect. To me, like if I'm gonna work and it goes sync right away, I feel I cannot play with it. And that's what I love about alcohol ink. Um, we're done with the question. Thank you. Yes. Okay, share your work. Please, 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 please. Either it's with a friend, with family, just on your wall, but let your art shine. The world needs creators, the world needs you. And if you're here, if you're watching this video, it's because somehow there's something inside of you that is like, whoo, I don't know, a feel-good moment, a presence as one you paint, and that just is making you feel in the present moment and making you feel joy. And if it doesn't, you shouldn't do that, right? Um, so yeah, keep spreading joy, keep spreading your colors. We need you. We need creators. We need people to have a great art and great heart and heart, both with a H, E, and just art. So keep doing that. I want to take a minute to just say thank you. Thank you for being there. It was my first time doing that kind of thing. I've learned a lot also on myself, not on myself, but I mean on how to do those things. And you have a great week, a great weekend. Bye.